What do you think? Good.
Alright, good morning. It's Sunday morning, September 25th, 2016, and we're just getting moving for the day. So we're doing a little bit of a late checkout today. We're leaving at 11:30 instead of 11. Vicky wasn't feeling so good this morning after drinking last night. We're gonna go get some breakfast at Cracker Barrel, and then I think I gotta head back. Alright, what's happening? So we just got done eating breakfast, and I dropped Vicky back off at her place, and now I'm headed home. So I'm going to meet my family at the pizza place, and like I said, my aunt's in town. My Aunt Diana's in town from California, so we're just going to try to get the whole family together to go hang out and have some pizza and stuff. So the phone is telling me it's about 3 hours to get there direct from Vicky's place, and 182 miles, so that's with no stops. So I will be getting there probably right on time. So it's starting at 4, and with the time change I'm going to drop an hour going back to Illinois. It's going to put me there at 3:30, but if I take a couple breaks or stops on the trip or whatever, that'll put me there right on time. So that's about it. Tired. That was an awesome time last night. That place was really cool. It was really nice to meet up with Darla and her new boyfriend Eric. I mentioned it last night. I don't know how much you could hear in the videos, but Darla is the person that I met Vicky through. So Vicky and Darla were friends, and I saw they were hanging out or something, and Darla posted a picture on Facebook, and I was like, "Who's that?" And she's like, "Oh, that's my friend Vicky, and she's single." I was like, "Yes." So yeah, so it was cool to get to hang out with Darla and stuff. And she's this is a new guy she's dating, so she's having fun with all that good stuff. And Eric is a really cool dude. So he's a band director. He had a way better term, like the district music director or something, I don't know. But I think he said he does 4 jazz bands. I forget. He says he does like 8 different bands. And I was a band kid, so I'm all about that life. So stay tuned for more. Well, that just got interesting. So we're driving so far and so long, it just popped up and said a 26-minute traffic delay. So they just added that time. So now it says I'm going to be there at 4:59 p.m. With the hour change, that'll actually be 3:59 p.m. Oh well. Alright, look at that. It just popped up and said there's a major accident on one of the highways, and it changed the route. And now it just gained me 18 minutes. So now it just changed to 4:41. For those of you that don't know, this app on my phone is called Waze, W-A-Z-E. And it's a social GPS navigation app. And what that means is when you use it, it gives you live, correct information. So it tells you where the police are. It tells you if there's live data or traffic backups. And it'll also change your route because it knows what you're going to be encountering down the road. It doesn't just say like, oh, here's the fastest way. It actually takes into a lot of considerations, a lot of factors into consideration when trying to determine the best route for you. So not just like the least amount of miles, but if there's traffic, if there's accidents, if there's construction, it'll change your route and help you get around that faster. So this thing has saved me many speeding tickets because it plots on the map where the police are, and if there's a cop that you encounter that's not on the map, you can add them. So it's really cool. It's called Waze, and I've been using this since it was in beta mode, and I used to help the developers basically map the roads, because the developers of this app didn't want to pay money for to like pay for like the access to like Google Maps or any other pre-existing maps. So these guys literally just made their own. So they use like free data that they were able to find, and then they use participants to drive around and actually like solidify all the maps and stuff. So like there were roads that existed in real life that weren't in the program, and you got to drive around and help them map them out and stuff. So I've been using this app for, geez, probably 4 years, maybe even longer, and it's called Waze. So I saw one of these vehicles yesterday. It was parked at the hotel we were at, and I never seen anything like it before. We thought maybe it was like a handicap vehicle, or like basically like this thing on the back was like a ramp and it lowered down. I don't think it is, because like I was looking closer and it says it's something about roads or for the roads. But, so check this thing out. It says Pathway Services Inc. It looks like this thing swings down potentially. There's some kind of sensors on it. Something with lasers. And also on the front bumper. Also has something saying about lasers on the front bumper. So I'm not quite sure what that's about. Sort of survey truck or something. Very interesting. Alright, traffic is at a crawl here. It's pretty much gridlock all the way up this hill. Not sure why or what's going on. I have 1.5 miles until I have to get off of this road, and at 15 miles an hour, it's gonna be a little bit of time here, but a lot of traffic. All right, not too bad. I just made it to the pizza joint. It's about 4:20, and I think everyone got here somewhere around 4, so that's not too bad. This is a family staple. We've been coming to this place for my whole life. All right, so don't kick any rocks around this thing. So this is my cousin Brian's Dodge Dart. Brian, what year is this thing?
67.
67. So he's had this thing longer, I think, than I had my Cutlass. This is still the same paint?
Rear quarter repaint. Otherwise, it's all original paint. Original interior, other than the carpet.
Wow.
Yeah, can she do donuts with it?
Antique.
I'd rather have to drive his race car than this. I'm like, here you go. Like, this is gonna hurt.
Bench seat? Look at this.
It's a handful.
Wow.
It's a handful.
You were like...
I'll let you drive it here.
It's got the high beam on the floor. Well, let's open the hood, man. What is it? What is this, like a top secret project here?
Secret.
The kids are like, look at the speedometer. It's got a line that moves, a needle. All right, so what's this motor you got in here? Yeah, because oh wow. No heat? No heat? Electric fan.
Alright, so it's like 8 o'clock or something, and I'm just gonna start working on my car. I'm exhausted. I don't want to even touch this damn thing. But maybe I can make a little bit of progress. So, this is what I've been working on. I don't remember if I put it in my blog or not, but you can see there's new brake pads here, and there's only one here. I cannot get this rear piston to push in the rest of the way. So what everyone's saying you gotta do is basically rebuild the entire caliper, get those pistons out, clean it up, put in new seals and all that jazz. I just don't want to deal with this. So that consists of removing the brake line, and then removing the caliper, which is this big red piece that holds everything, and then stripping apart the caliper. Easier said than done, but let's see what we can do. Okay, so got some stuff done here. So I got the caliper off the car, and you can see there's no more caliper on the car. I think I just said that. Hello. And my dad wanted to tape it, but he gave me a hand a little bit. So that's where the duct tape is. That's the brake line that I disconnected. So I did use the new tool that I bought. It was called a line wrench. But I did notice, it's going to show up here or not. Let me see. While I was down here, you can kind of see it right there. My axle boot is ripped. So, yeah, I'm going to need to fix that. Like, you can't leave it like that. So that's fun. I probably will need a new rotor. You can see there's like a nice edge on it. And here we go. Let me show you what Dad came and helped me. So this is the caliper, completely removed. This is the small stock brake line, flexible line that goes from the fender or the wheel well to the caliper, and it actually connects to this hard line that's mounted on the back of the caliper. I have a new hard line. I have new flex lines. These are stainless steel flex lines. A lot of chemicals over here. So that thing with the right in here, that's the piston, and you can see that one's depressed or further in. Both of them are completely seized up. So we pried off the rubber boots, the protective boot that goes around them, and hammered and beat the shit out of them and everything, and it's still not moving, it seems like, at all. So soaked it down with penetrating oil, all that good stuff. We're gonna let it sit overnight. And one other problem, it's over here in the corner, the bleeder valve. I cannot crack that baby loose. Excuse me. I don't know. So tonight I'm going to look for new pistons because we're starting to destroy these. They're supposed to be smooth on the outside. And I'm going to go on eBay or somewhere and look for an entire caliper. And see if I can find a replacement if I can't get this to go. I don't know. Wow, I gotta walk away from there. I need a break. So that's about it. I'm at the point of no return, which means that it's got to be fixed now. So I can't just go back. All this because I just wanted to put some brake pads on the damn car. I ordered, along with the brake lines, I ordered an oil change kit. That's what this is. Sitting on top of that box is the hard line that I talked about. So that's it for tonight. It's not too incredibly involved. I just can't get those pistons from being seized. So stay tuned.